Hey guys, you're watching one and only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to the episode of Let's Build a City. Today we're going to finally, I think, finish off this area. Ooh, inventory full. There we go. Finish off this area on the back of the school, at this sort of waterfront area, and the entrance to one of the subway stations. We're going to make something nice here with a little bit of a sort of roof on it, or I don't know, like where you can store like what are they, share bikes? Is that what they're called? They're like bicycles, and you can sort of hire them out for the day. Some people use them to get to work and stuff. We will be doing the interior to the gym at some point. I just don't want to do like a third episode in a row on that building. I like to split it up, make it a little bit different. So let's start off with this area. Now, if I go down here, let's turn these shaders off. If I go down here, am I like in the middle? Because obviously I don't want it 1 block wide. I want to make it at least 3 blocks wide. Okay, so if I go out that way, I think we could go 4 or even 5 blocks wide. You know, it would be quite cool to go 5 blocks wide and then have like a rail down the middle. Do you know what I mean? This isn't gonna be easy. Oh no! I've hit... Do you guys remember, like way back, there's a certain button that you can apparently press, and it like makes the hitboxes of everything show up. A very useful button when you want it. I have no idea what the button is, and I can't find it in my controls or modded controls or anything anywhere. But yeah, that's on. The only way that I can turn it off is by actually restarting the game, and I'm not going to bother doing that today. Okay, man, that is so dark. I tell you what. Oh, it's raining as well, make it even darker. Let me just dig that out, and I'll be back. Alright, everything was going, shall we say, swimmingly at one point. There's... For some reason, there is water there. And, I don't know why. Because if I go above... if I go above here, there ain't no water here. Apparently, I've got a little pool of it. Which is quite strange. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try something I've never tried before. But it might work. I'm going to go from there. And if I go like over here, and I do... replace water with dirt. I shouldn't hit 85 blocks changed. That's a good sign. It shouldn't change any of the water anywhere else like around me. I don't think I should have selected any of that. Yeah, it worked. Look. Well, that's a good way to like make boats and stuff in the future when I make some boats. Because I always find it difficult when I'm building a boat to get the water out of the boat. I can't be the only one that struggles with doing that. But anyway, we've dug our way out. I ended up using a night vision potion because it was so dark. Now, how high do we want the ceiling to be in here? I mean, I think a little bit higher than what we've got. Oh, that's probably why. I thought I'd done it a little bit higher. Is that gonna be high enough? I don't need it. You don't need it like crazy high going down here. Oh well, voice just stopped working. It just shut down. But if we done something like this, and I put stairs on here because it looks neater. It's just a little bit more gentle. If I put them on here, does that get in the way of my head, or does it feel a little bit too close? Or that feels a little bit too close, doesn't it? But if we just put them all... Oh, no, I can't. I thought about if I put them all down and then I cut them and paste them up by one. The only problem with that is it'll bring the floor up as well, wouldn't it? And it wouldn't actually end up doing anything. So we need to carve out... you know, I say we go up... I say we go up 2 blocks. I say we go up literally right up to there. So we take these out like this. And I think... I just fill them in with stone. Ugh. I think this should give us then a nice piece of headroom. So I'll do that in a minute. On the bottom part, we'll obviously take the ground out. And I think I'll actually put white stairs in, because it'll just look really neat going down. Okay, so we put these in as so. And I think we'll put them in on either side. But then the middle, I think I'll probably keep the middle full blocks, just so we can easily then place like a divider down the middle. So if we had something like even light grey wool would work quite well. The nether brick I'm using for the ceiling, so I need to be a bit careful on how I use that. The stone bricks we'll probably use for the walls, so we need to be a little bit careful of where we use that. Cyan stained clay, that would work perfectly. So we have that down the middle, and then either iron bars or yeah, iron bars probably best. I was thinking wooden fences wouldn't really work all that well. It's not sort of modern enough. And what are they called? Fence. These ones, the nether brick sort of style one that we've got, is going to match again with the ceiling being the nether brick. It's not nether brick. It's like an andesite texture. I call it nether brick because it's nether brick as the actual block. It's going to it confuses so many of you. I apologize. But yeah. So all cobblestone walls. Cobblestone walls are a little bit too chunky, I feel. Maybe they'll work. Maybe even these ones. Oh no, these ones have the weird. Yeah, this sort of works. You know, at first when I made this texture, I really liked it because of the little line that we've got under here. It's nice and simple and subtle. But trouble is on top, you end up seeing it as well. Mind you, that doesn't really bother me too much in this case. Look, that looks pretty good. And then the walls will just be stone brick going down either side. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, so I've got basically a nice sort of staircase down here. And I'm hoping now that we've got one slab, we can use this one and sort of copy and paste everything below the ground level to all the other ones, all the other subway entrances that we've got. I bet a lot of you haven't even seen this. But yeah, we've got a full underground rail system. I don't know why there's so many trains down here, though. Whoa, why so many trains? What on earth? They're duplicating. But yeah, that's pretty cool, right? It needs a little bit of work down here. But we've got like little ticket machines and you hit the button and they open up and what have you, all that jazz. So that's nice. So that we can actually get down there. It actually looks a part of something now. Can I remove that? I'm going to remove this one. There's no point in that being there. It's right in the way of the staircase. Boom, it's gone. So let's you know what, that could go there. It just sort of neatens that up as well. Okay, it's probably going to be mostly slabs around here anyway, but I do want a sort of undercover area here. I think we want to use, where'd that cyan clay go? There it is. These will make really nice little modern legs. It doesn't need to be all that much bigger. I'm thinking if we use that as the very corner, we came out by a block, so it'd be that one. Oh, that's night vision potion. That's fine, they're coming out. And then that's the very corner, so that'll be there. And then if we come down, we make it a little bit wider than the rest of it. A little bit more wider. And there. If I could make it square. And again, it doesn't need to be really all that tall. I'm thinking like 3 blocks tall. And then it sort of slabs up a little bit. So if we get some slabs. Which slab would we like though? White? White could look nice. It looks really clean. That'll go well. So I'm thinking, obviously we have to go up like that first. But then if we go up every 2... I like it to look neat. Like that. Like that. Put that underneath there. Then put that there. Is that nice and... Yeah, see, that'll work. That's tall... Oh, is it? Is it tall enough? It is just tall enough for us to get under, because we're obviously up a slab here. So it's a little bit tight, but I think that sort of work. It's going to stop the rain coming down, falling down there. We can then put some bicycle bits in here. Yeah, it's only going to feel tight on this sort of first bit. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. So we put this on here. It's probably just easier to run back and forth. I've already done enough cuts this episode. It's great because I've been wanting to like fill this area for so long. It's always driven me nuts here. I think further up is going to be, to be fair, and I know it's going to annoy a lot of you. Oh, it might not. I've never had a complaint before, but I'm sure I will. Is going to be car parking spots. We'll explain why when we sort of get there, but there's just nothing that we can put in there. There's no sort of size or shape that we can use for a building. So we might as well use it as doubling up car park for the school, as well as the little five-a-side football pitch there. I know at my high school we have a... actually, we have a full-size pitch at my old high school now, apparently, so I was told. I wasn't there when I was at the school. But they it's like a full-size, and then it's split into like five-a-sides, you know, going down the other way. Sort of like how we've got two going down the other way. The full-size pitch is like 5, or something like 3 or 5, or something like that. And which is great, which is cool. And they rent it out to the local youth centre, and I think even to like normal people, normal public, even for like little tournament events and stuff like that. So having an entrance to the football pitch that doesn't require going through the school will be really handy, because apparently they don't have the they don't rent the like pitch out during school hours. It's like weekends or our evening after hours sort of style thing. So we can have like another door in there, have this as a nice sort of car park for the people to park here. Same as on parent consultation days, you never get enough car parking spaces for parent consultation days, and you're having to park like miles away from the school. So it'll be perfect. We'll have like a little road in there with the parking spots there. I think it'll work quite well. Right. Lighting. I can use fluorescent. Perfect for it. Now, will they sit nicely up there? Oh, they will. I don't think we want to... Oh, I didn't realise it was a two-eyed. Let's try and do this in a way that we can sort of even out quite nicely all the way through here. That's 2 in from the end. I'm going to guess 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. You know, that's probably enough lighting. I could probably, if I extended it by 1, that's now 5 gaps between that light and that light. And I extend this one out, and that's now 5 gaps between that one and that one. I now get 1, 2, 3, 4 in the middle. That's fine. That's fine. Slab up this area now. So we'll just slab it up. I'll probably just square it off here. Replace air with 44.6. Now it will cover up the hole. Get my axe back. That's easy enough to uncover. Yeah. Do I want that there? Yeah. Okay. Very neat. Very neat. I like that. And then under here, we want... How am I going to do this? If I grab that cyan... oh, and we need to have a barrier to stop people from falling down here. For sure. Otherwise, that's going to cause big problems. So we'll do that, and I'll grab this wall, I think, just so it matches everything. Yeah, see, look how it does that. I don't like that. I'm going to keep it, though, because it matches the rest of the area. But yeah, we grab the cyan here, and we do something like... I want to make sure I'm in the middle. I'll leave 2 blocks, do that. Leave 2 blocks, do that. Leave 2 blocks, do that. We'll put some iron bars on here to lock the bikes to. And then... should be able to do something. They always face north or something then. There we go. We can lock... It looks like there's a little bike rack there. Their bikes are alive, by the way, which is why they're making sound without me being on it, and why they're moving by themselves. I expect they're just like a mob, and it's being retextured by someone. I'm not a huge fan of those kind of mods. I like the vehicle. You know, we've got a lot of vehicles and bikes and stuff in the game that are just their own sort of entity. But those ones do it that way. It's whatever. It's whatever. All right. So if we go up here, in fact, if we do a small little building, we just extend the school by a little tiny bit. Something like this. It's just a way that we can then it sort of blocks off the rest of the school. Yeah, we use it as sort of a barrier. So the school gets a little small extension. Down here. This is probably going to be a longer episode. Set brick. It's a little bit longer for me because I've obviously done the off-camera stuff. So I'm usually pretty good on like episode length, like guessing between sort of, I like about 25 minutes ish usually. I'm usually pretty good at it, but as soon as I do too many cuts, it's then impossible to tell how far you are. So maybe it'll be a longer one. Maybe we'll still be able to get it bang on. We'll just have to work a little bit faster, I think. Okay, and down here. I have no idea. I can't remember how I done these. So it was a slab stair. So slab stair, slab stair, slab stair, slab stair, slab. Why did I do it in a way that takes so long? It's cool. It's a lot of detail in it. I'm going to shrink the building by one. Dump. Dump. Cut. Oops. Paste. There we go. And let's see if we're correct this way. Oh yeah, I placed a bike instead. Because of course I would. No, I didn't want to get on it. Oh no! I've got my own bike! It duplicated? I have no idea what happened then. The sound will stop in a second too. I can hear it, so I'm sure you guys can hear it. Okay. Oh, that's perfect. That's what we want. That one, that one, that one, that one, that one. All the way down here. Also takes up a little, not only does it sort of block off the rest of the school buildings, also takes up a little bit of space so we don't have like an overpowering amount of car parking spots here. It's really important though to have parking in the city. If you build a city in Minecraft, like I see a lot of people try and build cities in Minecraft, if you don't do enough car parking spots, it just doesn't feel like a city. Replace with 44.6. It just won't. It'll feel like cramped almost, like not ready for cars and stuff. Makes a real sort of whole feeling. Do that again. Do that again. So it sort of closes that off. And I think if we put a fence, or at least a partial fence down here. Now, what do I do for the fences here? I do it like this, don't I? We'll do the same one as this one. I think we'll leave this part open to be able to, like, traverse through. Just with iron bar. But yeah, it just sort of cuts that off a little bit. Now, if we go from there... I think if I just go from here to here, replace grass with stone, and then I chop this off a little bit. In fact, it's probably going to be better to do it by hand. Otherwise, we're going to have trouble with the water. I want to have, I think, 3 blocks just going around the edge of this canal here. Something like this. Wasted space there, but oh well. If I remember another day, we might just change something up there, but it's fine for the moment. I think we'll do it like that. So that just lines that off nicely. And then we put spaces, I think, I don't think I could do spaces on both sides, can I? If I get the blocks, that one, I'll cover the bikes up so we don't accidentally place them again. Which one is it? 50-50. I'm going to go with this one. I got it right for once. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we go on this side. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, that is plenty of space in the middle. We could probably even go 6 and 6. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Oops. Let's do this then. Copy. I'll be able to do this with a couple at least. Paste. Paste. And then it gets a little bit weirder here. I done it for as long as I could. Copy. Paste. Paste. I'm trying to make sure I count the blocks as we go. It's not easy to do. Okay. And... I think I might have to just do this by hand. So I'm going to drop them back. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, where do we want the entrance to be? Do we want the entrance to be sort of at the bottom here and really try and use many of the spaces as we can? Or I think I go one more, in fact. 3, 4, 5, 6. And another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now this is going to be where the entrance is going to be. We'll do something like 5 or 6 blocks or whatever. And then starting this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like that. See, that looks neat. That's neat. Do I just want a one in and one out? Probably. There's not too much point having it too crazy. Although I will put wool, red, just as a stop sign on there when you're coming out. But yeah, that's decent, right? That's just a nice sort of car park area. Yeah, I don't think there's anything more. Oh, and we need to add a way in. I mean, we could let the people go in that way into the school and then in there. But wouldn't it just be easier to have, like, an entrance in this corner? Like that. Now, how did I do that? Did I do the green on that side or did I do... Yeah, green, good. Okay, so we can now get in this side as well. I like that. That's cool. And it's taken up this entire area. Just got rid of all of that normal grass. Put something that looks interesting down here. That's really cool. I really like that bike area too. Alright guys, we're going to leave it there. I'm a little bit away from the mic then. I got a little bit too relaxed. I'm sorry if I was quiet for a part of that episode. If you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, then feel free to subscribe. We shall see you in the next episode. Bye!